What was affected by the powerful frequency of the gramophone?
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration.
Old Nintendo gamer.
And son.
Hello and welcome to Murder Mystery in Tangle Tower with me, Old Nintendo Gamer, at the Old Nintendo Gamer and Son YouTube channel. Straight into it. We are underneath Tangle Tower, somewhere down here in the laboratory, which we just opened up. Sally's got a question mark above her head. I have opened this safe with a puzzle, and it gave me basically experiments on look, huge millipedes, stuff like that. I'm expecting the golden beetle to be part of that. Ooh, the secret laboratory.
This is some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete.
Definitely the golden beetle's missing there. What section is missing? I can tell it is this. Look, it's identical. Click on the play for that. There we go. And it's got a number on there as well. I didn't even see the 1, 2, 3, 4 Roman numerals.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
I guess
Maybe
not
his
a lot
wife?
of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who's he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
What is he trying to do with the golden beetle? Wasn't aware in the rooftop garden, in the greenhouse, in Flora's tower, in the underground laboratory, in the astronomy tower. Wasn't aware of, locked up, has been planning to kill, I don't think there's anything planning to kill, was hiding from, has been trying to breed, I believe he's trying to breed the golden tower, the golden beetle. Probably. Who? Pointer. I didn't think it was Pointer. Pointer has been trying to breed this golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Elementary,
Why?
my dear Sally.
Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think
Alchemy.
he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He just wants to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite.
Golden.
Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Oh, are we?
Ready to go down? Again?
Yeah, there's that, I've forgotten what they call them. A flap in the floor there. A secret laboratory in a secret laboratory. The lowest level. At least we know it's the lowest level now. Sally, got anything to say? No, not at all. Oh, there's another 2. Oh, I might not be able to finish it in this session. Right, chains.
Gives off kind of a dungeon vibe.
I would say so with all that leaking.
What do people actually use chains for?
Nothing good.
Pulleys? Anchors?
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly
Bicycles?
neglected.
2 cloaks. And a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Green hat. Who wears green hats? I was looking for people. Sorry, I've gone for the wrong one for to look for people, haven't I? This one will show me people. Penny's the only one with a hat, really. Alright. Hey, let's carry on. Boxes.
Old cardboard boxes.
Very damp and soggy by
exciting.
now.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp
Ah,
and empty.
there's a book there.
Old cardboard
How
boxes. They're
exciting.
also damp and empty.
There's a key type arrow thing
We're too
there.
late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Oh, but that could be a murder weapon.
Why? By what?
And it's got a rope. Oh, we're finding out.
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
It's got a piece of string on there which could be reeled back. Oh yes, look. A sleek but sturdy metal rod has been stabbed into the photograph. That's the murder weapon. The rod has a curved and pointed tip like an arrow or the hand of a clock. It has a small loop in the back with a short length of red rope connected to it. The metal is perfectly clean and polished. Oh, we now have 2 pages of evidence. We got the secret research and a metal rod. The plot thickens, but
So
we get
what's the
in there.
photo?
Oh. What's her name? Freya's father? It's been framed, but is slightly damp. The photograph shows a young girl. A large man is sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. Oh, was that Flora when she was little? She liked the black stuff, didn't she? Flora's father. A metal object was stabbed into the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest.
Do you know who it is? In the photo?
I can only posit a guess, but what's
A
this?
single book on a little makeshift table.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Ooh. Children's book, Mistids of Sea and Sky. Children's picture book looks very old. The ink tip, an elegant bird with red and white plumage. The silver snake, an aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. And the soul bearer. They made the soul bearer. They're making these things, aren't they? She mentioned about the soul bearer. A crab with 3 differently sized claws. The amphibia, a frog-like creature walking on 2 legs. Lovely. See, if I go back to the secret diary, she says, Soul Bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. She wants 4 Soul Bearers. It's back in the flesh this time. Was it me that I let out? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them all alive, eyes blacked out. Right, I think it's time to... Whatever, what's up? What's
There's a
here?
roll of paper up there.
Go on,
I'll
what is
see
it?
if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Oh! A map. Aha! There's the rooftop garden between the 2 bedrooms. There is a room here, a study. And the rooftop garden has a pond, and there's a all the way down to the grand hall where there's that tube. I was right, there is a room there. Misted Mansion, northern side, cross section. There's the Avery, the music room, Misted Mansion. Oh yeah, look, this is below the water level, that's why it's leaking everywhere.
That's the room we're in now. It must be. It's not labeled as anything on these plans, though.
I think it already existed when this was made.
Of course.
Study. Wait.
Yep.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
Nope.
How did we miss it?
It's a secret room. There's no doors between them. Look, there's a door there. There's a door. There's no door. So I'm taking it that tube somehow is the entrance.
The Grand Hall.
What's that?
I think it's that big glass.
It is the big glass tube. Right.
This seems pretty significant.
Massively. And it's just... Building plans, Misted Mansion. A roll of parchment. The plans for Grand Mansion have been drawn. A horizontal line marks where the lake was before. Yes. And the second marks where it is now. The lake has risen. The mansion has been built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage. Oh yes, it is too. A room labelled study is in the centre. This is great stuff, great reading. We've now got 5 new things. Right, who is the man in the photo? If that is... what's her face? Oh God, where's the... Don't Dung beetle loot as well. Oh, I don't have that. Don't have it, do I? The family tree. Maybe just here then. Flora. Right, Flora's father was Lord Remington. Or was he trying to kill Felix fellow? That wasn't Felix, was it? That was Flora when she was young. So it'll be Lord Remington. Let's have a look. A strange photograph.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Does he remind me of that?
That's not right.
No, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Not from the case file. Not from the secret diary. Not from the horn. Not from the ornate. Not from the rip photo. Not from the golden line. Not from the brush and pen. Not from Flora's drawings. Oh, wait there. Not from the secret research. Not from the metal. It reminds me of the damaged photo. Which can't be true. What does he remind me of? The harp, the unopened letter, pink.
That's not right.
Oh, what else? What's the open letter say? It says the combinations drawn in the sheet. Once you memorize, destroy it. What combination? Can't remember. Painted portrait, no. The strange man. The woman looks like a young Freya. Painted models.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense when you know who he is.
Lord Remington.
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father.
Yes.
Meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
Yep.
Never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Right, we've solved another little riddle. Somebody wanted the father dead, that's for sure. Right, do we need to leave now? I think we've... Let's have a look out the window.
Basements don't normally have windows.
We're at the bottom of the lake. We must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
Oh, lucky I looked out the window,
Where
innit?
are we?
Is it like a giant swimming pool? The lake.
Did you notice how much light this room has? For
Yeah.
a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
Okay, so that is another mystery. Oh, don't tell me. I'm going to fill this in as well. So there might be more mysteries to solve.
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall.
Good idea.
I want to find that last room.
Exactly. Ooh.
Wow, it's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
Look at that.
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Hang on, it's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Yay, I didn't have to find a pixel.
A ladder.
Not very disabled
Wanna go
access
up?
friendly, is it? Oh, of course. Hey, we're climbing up into the last room. Oh, new chapter. The Hidden Heart. I have a feeling I'm gonna find another character here. Oh, there's all those weird creatures that they were trying to make. Right, let's have a look at this one.
Is that a crab?
It's the
It's got
three-clawed
a
crab.
translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3? You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
Yes. Creature can be rotated and its claws can be opened and closed. How do I rotate it then? Or the limbs of the creature can be rotated. Ah. Surely it's gonna...
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think we need to
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
I just want to say the case file, but then I gotta go
This
back
crab
out.
really reminds me
That
of...
little wooden toy we found?
Ah,
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us.
really?
I think I've seen it more recently.
We have. Wait, wait. But I gotta come out and go back in again, which is annoying. I can't just pull it up. It's here, the secret research. Not secret research. The book, the children's book. There you go. Both the big ones are open and pointing that direction, 2 o'clock, and the small one is pointing up parallel with the big one on the left and closed. There you go. Right, and now I gotta go back in and do that again.
They call this room a study.
What would you call it?
The secret death chamber of
Aye,
doom.
why not? Do.
Is that a crab?
It's
Yeah.
got
Also,
Let's go. So this one was pointing kind of that direction. This one was pointing in exactly the same direction. And this one was... Oh, I can move that as well. Ah. Oh, I might have got that one wrong. I don't know. And then this one was pointing like that, kind of. Oh. Just stop being persistently... Right, let's try that.
perfect.
Yay. A crossbow. The murder weapon.
something somebody didn't want us to find.
The spool, the reel fits on here to retrieve the arrow which killed.
What is it?
Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Poppy. Felix. Or maybe all the parents of Poppy and Felix. A photograph in the sturdy one frame is dusty and looks several years old. A brass plaque at the base of the frame reads, "The Ambassadors of Misted Mansions," with somebody who wants the people of this place all dead. The photograph shows 2 women and 3 men wearing a variety of different styles of clothing. All 5 people have their faces crudely covered with black ink. That's got to be Felix. That's got to be Fitz's father, maybe. That's got to be the explorer. Not the explorer, the professor. And the 2 wives. That's got to be Poppy's mother. And that's got to be somebody else. Anyway.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
There's 2 mysteries here, no? Hey, right. A weapon.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
I know. We found them already.
We found them already.
Here is the real thingy.
I think that might attach the crossbow, but not this part of the crossbow.
Ah, okay. So what goes on top of... Oh, it's a lens. Oh, if that's the lens, this is Hawkshaw. Oh. Damn, Hawkshaw. Who are you? There is a complete crossbow.
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon. But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
Oh, no. Not yet. And that's where the cracks are. Someone's been shooting like crazy, have they?
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern. In here, though, it barely makes the top 3.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. There's always one more thing. 5 people.
Photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix.
Yeah.
But now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
They're all the founders. Or were they imposters taking their place?
Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Read it. Ah, what do you call it? The professor had a notebook he had started. Several pages have been ripped out, but a few remain. 5th ambassador located finally. Can't say I harbored any optimism, but still disappointed, no better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It worked, perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom, nice view. It's mostly cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got in, she was careful, nothing was moved. But I know. It's time. Ooh. See, she got in. She was careful. Nothing was moved, but I know it's time. Fits? Oh, it's all pointing towards many people now.
Crumpled up paper.
Is there anything written on any of it?
Not really. It's mostly blank.
Right, the one thing in this, well, there's a couple of things.
Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Here, the plot of all plots. What's got on this?
Wooden pinboard.
Yeah, what's on it though?
Hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Oh, I tell you what's missing from it. The painting. Interesting
An
indeed.
incinerator built into the wall. It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes. But yeah, there's something.
Oh, I was lucky I looked in there as well. Burnt items. Red clothing, a button. The feather. Not much more than a pile of dust and ash. Among the ashes are several black buttons, red-coloured scraps of fabric. That's definitely the feather, though. Who wears red? Hawkshaw. Oh,
Someone's been using this room.
the study. We could that could be the last of it, or there could be another 2 down here, couldn't there? Or 1, anyway.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion, but nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Yep.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
Let's
That
put it
might
all
not be
together then.
impossible, you know.
And the silhouette looks a lot like Hawkshaw too. Right here, definitely is the photo of the painting. Look at that. Here, do I have a piece of paper? It's not the open letter, is it? No.
That doesn't
Doesn't
seem
seem
right.
We
right.
need something that could attach to the pinboard.
Yeah. Oh, these. Ah, it's this one. It is. It's Hawkshaw. Interesting.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else.
Yeah.
Someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. We still don't know what's really going on.
Oh, that was an entire episode there. Now we're going on to the murder. And I shall continue. 4th.
Time to solve this.
Oh, there are 2 more things by the looks of it. Machinations of murder.
All right.
Machinations.
Break out the notebook. Time
Let's
to
go.
put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite
Yes.
the fact it doesn't have any blood on it,
Like it'd been washed and
and it
cleaned.
wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Above. It was fired from above
It was
Freya.
fired from above Freya.
She was already lying on the
Our
floor.
diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the
It was
floorboards?
Hawkshaw.
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up.
Why
We've
not?
missed her. If she was still standing up by the painting.
Ah, right.
She wasn't.
Unless
Freya was already lying on her back. Definitely worked that
Freya
out.
was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
Because
So true.
Flora was collapsed as well. There was some poison or something in the room. She'd fallen unconscious.
Fallen unconscious.
Yeah, both of them
Something
had.
in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
No, Flora had fallen unconscious as well. The gramophone. Why would the gramophone? Gramophone was cracked. Maybe there was a. Oh,
The
on.
gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
No. There was something in the gramophone. Is that why it was cracked?
There was something in the gramophone.
Something small.
Not a golden beetle in the gramophone. Surely not. Is the golden beetle poisonous?
Pointer's research says it can emit an
An incredibly loud
hiss when it feels
hiss.
threatened.
Yeah.
Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself.
But with a
don't
gramophone?
forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone. Now, I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific. Since when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The horn it's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident.
It was
This is someone's
experiment.
science experiment.
And that's why it's
Thinking about
cracked.
it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too.
Cracked things. What was affected by the powerful frequency of the gramophone?
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too?
Earmuffs.
They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They protected themselves.
They protected themselves.
How?
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
Yeah.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing
Wearing
earmuffs.
earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How
How-
did it know?
Yeah, how did it know?
Yeah,
No,
what
and the
triggered
person
it
above as well.
At that particular moment.
The
Pointer's
music.
research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6.
You have to
The
be lucky
arrow is
that she was
pulled
lying
back
there,
on the
though.
wheel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic. Presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it.
Right.
There's something bothering me.
It's all too convenient,
What?
but then again.
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
The crime scene. And what did you want to check?
I can see the stars.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Really? The flower? There's 2 flowers. Freya was unable to finish painting as she died. Freya added blood to the painting. Her red paint was swapped out with blood. Flora's not holding out. She's holding red and white ink. Yeah. Okay. There should be another plant here.
I can see the stars.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, okay.
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
Does that look like anything? She'd mix the colours she needed stuff before she started painting. So there's all these different colours. Are they pointing at what she would have been painting? Ooh. The missing clue, and this is the last piece here. Sally.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
I found it already. We found it. We found it somewhere else. We found it we found it here in Flora's Tower. No, we didn't. We found it somewhere else. It's in the ashes.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene. And ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how?
But why?
How was it stolen from up here in Flora's Tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
It's got to be in the painting.
Unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, and then I could be totally sure.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
What do you mean? We knew more. How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting? Oh, Flora's drawings.
That's not it.
Oh. That's not it, apparently. It's not it. Or maybe the brush and palette. She's showing us something here.
Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
Exactly. Did mention it before. Which Freya had lost is the murder weapon. Is the murder weapon? Of something sitting in the window. Dripped onto canvas form. Was added by the murderer. So this sketch of something isn't actually paint because the blood isn't actually paint because brown and grey. What? What color is that? It's brown and grey, isn't it? Let's try the black anyway. The black paint was going to be used to paint this sketch of something in the window.
Black paint was going to be used to paint this sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just change one thing. gray paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
The color.
The blood was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe
So
just
when it's almost, I gotta change one thing. So it's this yellow paint. Why yellow paint?
the yellow paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window. Oh.
The light from the telescope. Something yellow in the window of Flora's tower. The golden beetle? No. The potted fruit.
That's not it.
Oh. I thought I had it.
That's not it.
I'm pottering around.
That's not it.
No. Feather? The bird. This wasn't a plant at all, it was the bird.
There she is. Our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
I don't think you can understand
She
English.
did,
Oh, hello Hawkshaw.
but she's a very good listener.
Who are you?
Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Penny? Oh no. Penelope.
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention? I'm afraid I have to insist. It's to the benefit of us all, I assure you.
Something sturdy to tie your hands with.
Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
I just need to know the truth.
Is that right?
Hmm.
Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
She did something to the bird.
Was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy. The volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free. Everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Yep.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, what is it, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer? Suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after. Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Yeah, I think it's a
Perhaps you
you
didn't
thing,
notice.
Penelope.
Not one of them is happy, not one.
Still.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Jaded.
My mother, for one. My father, too. The other two Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
So, what
Yeah,
did
you're
you
right.
actually do about it?
She went and killed
Nothing
them
I
all.
could do at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through.
Yeah, it was
Eventually,
all
I
about
couldn't
you,
take it anymore.
you, huh?
I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
The era of Misted Mansion.
Let's see how thorough you've been.
Alright, I'll
Tell
try.
me, do you know what a misted is?
Misted?
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
It's a collective term from before my time.
Beetles.
Birds,
Insects,
insects,
amphibians.
amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The
Mistids.
mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids. Like cryptids? Like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Secret research?
That's not it.
No.
That's not right.
Damn. What did she find? Was something Penny found in the study that answered all her questions. What can answer all your questions? No way.
That's not right.
children's book.
That's not right.
No.
The 5 missing family members
really? Okay.
standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of a misted mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of misted mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself, all empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps, charts, the creatures themselves, all lost, taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And? What happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission.
No, they just
A
left.
unified purpose. But they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystics. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Eventually,
Wow.
I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision. There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle
Of
Pointer had
use to you.
suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure, but I theorize that he received it in the post.
In the post?
Yeah.
From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
Ugh.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit.
You
but I had
love all that
use
little
left
dress
for any
up.
Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in.
It's that noise.
Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake, was even a lake. Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So, why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
It's not the end of the story. The will of Freya Fellow. We are continuing on. We can't have much more left. The will of Freya Fellow.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
Yes, I do. It was this.
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles. She has a fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else. I think she wanted to free Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all 3 families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but something happened before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
Yes.
She found her way into your study.
Oh dear.
Found your notes. Found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Freya had made a promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of her room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them
Yeah.
while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
So why are you still here? Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Oh dear. That's a signal. Cover your ears. wake up several hours later.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Oh, only 40
Really?
minutes.
You're both fine. No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fitz saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious.
Where's Penny?
And Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her. But who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us, because he liked Penny. A lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room. But by the time I
Oh
got
yeah,
out there to check,
the garden
she
isn't...
was already gone.
Yeah.
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little thing. The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
So, Penny got away.
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Poppy, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's what she would have wanted.
Run free, my little beetle friend. And we shall run free too, Tom Vian. Lovely little story, but Penelope has escaped through our clutches. Thank you for watching. Well, I'm going to watch to the end here. Maybe if I press a couple of buttons, it will speed things up. It won't. I'm going to watch to the end here, and you can watch the credits as well. I'll probably go a little bit silent here. But thank you for watching the entirety of Tangle Tower with me, Old Nintendo Gamer. What did you think of it? Let us know in the comments. Climatic, anticlimactic. It's been creative from Creative Europe. SFB Games also made snipper clips. Apparently there's one before it called Grimoire Mysteries or something like that, and I don't know if that's come to the Nintendo Switch. I don't think it did. Let's see if there's anything after those credits. Apart from a receding shoreline. No, that's it. It's only the art gallery. If I press X, I can go gyro. And thank you once again for watching it. You've watched the entire credits as well of Tangle Tower. Apparently there is a sequel to it. And maybe we can catch up with Penelope if the sequel ever comes to a console that I choose to play. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment if you've enjoyed our content. It really helps other people find this channel. We also have a private Discord server for some laid-back gaming chat, and if you're feeling generous, you can support us via coffee. All the relevant links are in the description below.